So we're at the home of England Rugby, Twickenham Stadium. The stadium itself has been here since 1910 in various guises. 82,500 capacity. We're still the biggest dedicated rugby union stadium in the world. Our existing lights that we had, the old lights, had been in for about 12 years. Technology had moved on. They were standard metal halide lights, done a good job for us. But we decided that the time was right to replace the lights for the foreseeable future. We were on the cusp of committing to another metal halide solution, which would have put us in good stead for another 10 to 15 years. Musco lighting were part of the tender process, and they stopped us from going down the metal halide route because LED technology was at the position now where they were comfortable and confident that they had a solution to meet our needs. Some of the challenges we had with our old lights were uniformity, colour rendering, and general vertical light levels at pitch level. In the worst cases, in the worst corners of the extremities, we had light readings down as low as 70 to 80 lux. So we needed to do something. The broadcasters, whilst very accommodating, had always commented that lighting was a challenge here at Twickenham. So the time was right, the technology was right, and Musco were the right partner for us to commit to going LED. The benefit from the LEDs, the instant on and instant off, is a huge change for us, whereby when we get a start time for the lights to go on, we can turn them on 30 seconds before that without having the need to warm them up. If we do switch them off, we can switch them back on again. With that comes the DMX control, so we can sequence. So we're now fully into sports entertainment, and we can use the floodlights, the sports lighting, as part of that show. So when the teams come out, when tries are scored, when trophy presentations are given, we can enhance that experience by using the lights. The LED solution that we've got here has a colour rendering index of above 80, which was important for that transition from daytime to night time on the cameras. We have now a uniformity across the whole pitch, and we've increased our levels to around 2,000 lux across the pitch verticals, which is a phenomenal difference to what we had before. And one of the biggest plus points that we've got is the flicker. There is no flicker with the LEDs. It's below 0.1%, I believe, from the flicker. And with the super slow-mos and the HD cameras that we now have through the broadcasters, seeing those in super slow-mo with no flicker is fantastic. So that's a real visual that we can immediately see the benefit from going LEDs on. We brought the England rugby team along on the journey because it was new for us as well as them. So we involved them in some testing. We actually got some of the players to kick the ball as high as they could, so that we put the lights in the position whereby they weren't in their field of play, in their line of vision. We've looked at the angles for the kicking on the posts, so the design has been done around the team requirements for rugby union. Broadcasters have had nothing but great things to say about the lights. We were one of the first stadiums in the world to go LED. Within the UK, again, we were one of the first ones to commit and to deliver. So the broadcasters have been working and learning with us as well. And the great thing about that is that we've had their input in the design, and by getting their input and their buy-in through the design, we've worked together on a solution that meets their needs as well as ours. From a fan's perspective, one of the big differences is the lack of glare that the lights now deliver, being from an LED perspective. We used to get quite a bit of light spill from the old metal halide fittings, but because of the aiming and the sort of beam that we have, the narrow beams we have on the LED, the higher up the seating you go in the stadium, the less you see the lights themselves. In fact, when you're stood where we are now, when the lights are on, you don't actually see the source of the light. You just see the result of the light on the pitch. So that is a huge step change again from a broadcast, but more importantly a fan perspective as well. We've got a nice clean cut-off point on the lighting as well, so we create that theatre now on the pitch, especially when it is very dark out there. We have the arena, the pitch is lit, and we've got that clean cut-off line around the audience, which creates a real nice atmosphere around the stadium. We chose Musco to move forward with on the delivery of an LED solution on a number of fronts. They were competitive in the tender. Their timescales and their delivery model worked in our tight window of delivery that we had, which was a number of weeks. I think it was a 12-week window we had to deliver the project. But I think the single biggest factor that contributed to Musco being successful in the tender was their personal touch and the way that they convinced us to step away and make that leap of faith on LED. Jeff Rogers personally took myself and the stadium director here and also a member of the project team to Oskaloosa, to the factory, to show us the product being made, to show us the R&D, and also to show us the product in a live environment. So it was that personal touch, seeing the company and how it works and how much it is a part of the community out in Oskaloosa, and seeing that attention to detail, that every light fitting and every diode was given. It was great. It gave us a lot of confidence to know that even though it hadn't been done very often in this country before, that we're in good hands. I mean, as part of the Musco delivery model, is the whole system is warranted for 10 years. Any issues, any problems we have during that time, it's just a phone call to the Musco service depot here in the UK in Bolton, and they'll send someone down within a given response time to deal with the issue. They literally are put in position, and we have no maintenance to do on those lights for 10 years that's not covered by the warranty. They also warrant the lighting levels, so the lux levels are measured every year and adjustments are made to make sure we maintain the specification that we've purchased. Yes, it is a success. I mean, it's something now that we're very proud of. We're very proud to show people when they come in.